boys. So today we're back with the, let me have a look at the bottom screen. LVKV 9040. I had to look this up. Obviously I could sort of tell by the way it sort of looks that, oh yeah, it's Swedish. I think I've heard about this before. So I sort of knew it's Swedish. Anti-aircraft gun. Whoa, look at that. So it's your usual suspect. I think it's a 40mm auto cannon with a radar slapped on top. Yeah, so I'm not being fired at. Apart from there, when I lost my wing there, and both my engines. That was strange. They stopped firing for a moment until they decided they should. Okay, let's try that one again. Okay, well, you saw what they could do even with search radar all packed up, which is not what I wanted, but hey ho. So they've got me locked up, but they're not firing just yet. I'm at 6,000 foot, going 350 knots. Uh-oh. Look at that. Oh yeah, firing me, definitely. Well, I am evading okay, so I'm not too panicked. By the way, this is did Current Hill do this? I don't know, it doesn't quite look like his handiwork. Maybe it is him. It might be a High Digit Sam's people. But regardless, you saw, I was definitely being fired on, but not, I mean, I'm still alive right now, so they're not as dangerous as the G-Pod or the old C-Ram. Let's see if we can get him firing. Yeah, look at that. And I'm at 9,000 foot, probably about 10,000. I think I am was descending quite quickly. So I'm more like 10,000 foot and he was firing on me. This guy's just watching me. He's probably not going to fire because I'm going away from him. But if I go towards him again, yeah, I am being fired upon here. Just, it's not as obvious, you know. Yeah, there you go. So, interesting that they can reach out to about 10,000 foot but they don't seem super accurate. So let's simulate a really bad. Let's simulate a really bad anti-runway attack. So I'm coming in. I'm not getting hit. Pulling up, dropping my bombs. Only got hit once. Well, only got hit once. Hit is still a hit. Come off the target. So you could in theory drop some bombs from about 7,000 foot and be okay. So let's simulate attacking. What can we do? Maybe that control tower. I'll try attacking that. I'm going to burn off some fuel because I realise on my videos of late I've been carrying a full tank of petrol. Normally I don't in this series, but I have been because I got bored the other day and decided to make a load of separate missions in the game. Normally I just recycle the same mission and just I just swap out the anti-aircraft systems. Okay, well that's a very, very fast speed of a sound fast attack. So maybe that's a bit unfair, let's be honest. These guns are obviously made to escort tanks and the like, not so much shoot down supersonic targets. Okay, so let's see. And drop my bombs and I'm alright. Pulling away. Slowing down, nearly stalling. Yeah. I don't know. Not great. Not great. You know, as an area defense sort of gun, not particularly astounding. As I said, to be fair, it is meant to protect tanks and the like. So I guess we could simulate attacking some tanks by flying towards one of the guns and seeing what happens here. So I think there's one at the end of the runway. Yeah, no, there he is. So I'm coming down 4,000 foot. Bombs away, pulling off. I'm going slow on purpose. Well, slowish. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going too fast. It's easier to go fast when you're not carrying any bombs. And you've got two massive engines to play with. So let's try that again. I guess slower and slower. Okay, we're up 3,000 foot.
Radar failure.
And now they hit me.
ACS failure.
So
Radar failure.
yeah.
ACS failure.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's a good hit.
Radar failure.
but I really had to feed
ACS
myself
failure.
to it, you know.
Radar failure. ACS
Which I'm not
failure.
thrilled by, honestly.
Radar failure. ACS failure.
So I don't know, it's going for a landing, I suppose.
Radar failure. ACS failure. Radar
Oh,
failure.
I got killed.
ACS failure. Radar failure.
Can it land? Can it land? Ah, not quite. I once got hit flying an SU-25, and I decided to eject because I knew I felt like I couldn't crash land it. It's too dangerous. So I ejected. Oh yeah, and I think the control surfaces were messed up, so I couldn't really maneuver the plane. Well, I ejected, and I landed in a field, and then I realized, I looked over, and I saw that the plane had barely landed in the field with me, and it wasn't even that damaged, relatively speaking. I thought that was quite amusing, but I haven't been able to replicate that experience again, at least in the same way in DCS ever since. But I do try to. Anyway, so that's that. Bit of a letdown, to be honest. I mean, it's good in a way because you don't want to go up against something perfect like the, as we found out, the S300. You're just not going to have, how can I say, an interesting fight against it. If you get fired upon with the S300, you probably will get shot down, unless you're quite far away or you manage to do some terrain masking or something else, or you have some kind of look on your side. Whereas with this guy, it's like a one of those old cowboy films. There's lots of gunfire, but not many hits. But I think that's more fun, really, even in a first-person shooter. It's not so much about getting the hits; it's about firing the gun, and having that back and forth exchange. I think that makes the games more fun. So I think I like it from a gameplay point of view, but maybe if I had to rely on it as a sort of cover, like I had to retreat and there were some fighters coming after me, I don't think I'd be quite so happy. Okay, well that's all I can say, really. So thanks for watching.